Hello everyone, my name is Anil Poddar. So today I am going to discuss about unit number 4, input output organization, lecture number 29. The contents that we are going to discuss in this video is about SCSI bus. Now let's see what is SCSI bus. So the acronym SCSI all SCSI stands for Small Computer System Interface. It refers to the standard bus defined by the American National Standard Institute, that is ANSI. Now, the SCSI bus standard has undergone many revisions and its data transfer capability has been increased. Now, as we have used various types of buses, so SCSI buses has many types of versions. So, SCSI 1 and SCSI 2 have been defined and each has several options. So, in this we have two versions of SCSI buses. Now, SCSI bus may have 8 data lines, it's called as a narrow bus, and transfer data 1 byte at a time, which means a SCSI bus can transfer the data through 8 lines as well as it can transfer data 1 byte at a time. That is, the data can be transferred by sending data 1 byte, that is 8 bits at a time. A wide SCSI bus has 16 data lines, so it transfers data 16 bits at a time. So if there are 10 data lines, it can transfer 10 bits at a line. If there are 16 data lines, it can transfer 16 bits at a time. The bus may be used single-ended transmission where each signal uses one wire with a common ground return for all the signals. So in another option, different signal is used where a separate return wire is provided for each signal. So in this case, two voltage levels are possible. Now, SCSI connector may have 50, 60 or 80 pins. So the maximum transfer rate in commercial devices are currently varies from 5 megabytes to 160 megabytes. Now the most recent version of standard is to support transfer rates up to 320 megabytes and 640 megabytes. The SCSI bus is connected to the processor bus through a SCSI controller. Now how the bus is connected to a processor is through a SCSI controller. The controller is connected to SCSI bus is one of two types, an initiator or a target. Now initiator has the ability to select a particular target and to send a command specifying the operations. So as I told, it can be connected to either initiator or a target. So if initiator, it has the ability to select a particular target and send commands to the specifying the operations. This controller operates as a target. The initiator establishes a logical connection with the internet target. Now once this connection has been established, it can be suspended and restored as needed to transfer commands and burst of data. What it means is, you want to establish a connection, it can be established. Now once the connection has been established, it can be suspended. That is, sometimes if the light goes off and the connection is suspended, it can be again restored as needed so that it can continue the transfer commands and burst of data. Now the processor sends a command to the SCSI controller which causes the following sequence of events. Now SCSI controller acts as the initiator contents for control of the bus. Now when initiator wins the arbitration process, it selects the target controller and hands over the control of the bus to it. After that, the target starts an output operation. In response to it, the initiator sends a command specifying the required read operation. Now again, the target sends a message to the initiator indicating that it will temporarily suspend the connection between them. Then it releases the bus. After that, the target controller sends a command to a disk drive to move the read ahead to the first sector involving the requested read operation. Afterwards, the target transfers the contents of the data buffer to the initiator and then suspends the connection again. After that, the target controller sends a command to the disk drive to perform another seek operations. Now, as the initiator controller receives the data, it stores them into the memory using the DMA approach. The SCSI controller again sends an interrupt to the processor to inform it that request operation has been completed. So in this video, we have discussed about what is SCSI bus, that is small computer system interface, sequence of events that occur in SCSI controller. Thank you.